And Malcolm, how are you kind of thinking about your investments right now?
Yeah, I think Bob's making a great point when you look at the numbers that we do have already, the known knowns, if you will. But I think what might be scaring the investors a lot more than we're probably giving them credit for to this point is forward looking. It doesn't look great, right? If we just consider the fact that we came into this year, especially in the cycle we're in, expecting there would be a Trump put, we were basing that on the fact that in his first term, the president pegged the entire success of his administration with whatever the S&P 500 was doing. And then we look, and he kind of went out of his way over the weekend to make it clear that he's not so concerned about what the S&P does, at least near term. And I think that is also what could spook markets from going just in correction territory, as Bob was saying, into that bear market and something a lot more prolonged than what we're hoping this currently is.
Malcolm, as things stand, are you inclined to be more of a buyer or a seller right now?
Well, I think you have to take caution when you answer that question to determine whether you really have the stomach to ride out that difference between correction territory, right? We're stepping in and buying a 10% dip to bear market territory where we're talking 20% plus. Because if I'm putting $100,000 to work today and within 2 weeks, I'm telling you it could turn into $85,000, let's say, if there's another 15% drawdown. If you don't really have it in you to sit it out and wait and see the turnaround come, I don't think that this is the place where you buy this dip. It's probably smarter to just T-bill and chill, because we do expect that there is more volatility coming as the president continues to ratchet up trade policy and the rhetoric around tariffs.
And Bob, where would you say that kind of leaves us now for the rest of the week? And in terms of the commentary from the president, and hey, again, a reminder that if we do get some kind of, better solution on Ukraine, the market was obviously quite worried about that too.
If the market is concerned about a recession, then we have a problem, because it is very difficult to call floor when you're entering recession. I still don't think it's there. It just doesn't seem that way. It still seems like a garden variety correction. What the market wants is for tariffs to go away. It's really that simple. And it could change with a tweet. That's what makes this so difficult. Normally, if we're talking about a real actual downturn or going to a recession, we look more at the fundamentals and issues around it. Here we have a very obvious shiny object that is causing most of the consternation. And that's the difference between a garden variety correction and a potential recession right now. And the market is telegraphing that.